Okay, here we are. So, some gentle warm up. We are doing Warrior today, as I just said, so that might be a bit more tricky. And the rest will be stretching and some floor work later on. But we'll start with some music in the background. And we'll start just a gentle little breathing section. So, all I want you to do is just stand still, relax your shoulders down, and give me a deep inhale to the count of 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. You can close your eyes if you want to, keep them open. Inhale, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. Now, as we inhale, I want you to shrug your shoulders up. And then as you exhale, just let those arms drop down and totally relax so your shoulders move down under gravity. So we inhale, shrug. Exhale, relax your shoulders down. A couple more times. Inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Very good. Now, keep inhaling and exhaling slowly. Long, slow, deep breaths. We're going to do a few neck stretches now. So all I want you to do is just turn your head to one side, looking around over your shoulder. Nice and gentle. Keep breathing. Just keep your arms relaxed down to the sides. And then turn your head back to the middle slowly and look round to the other side, looking over your shoulders, far around as you can. Comfortably move your head, keeping the rest of your body still, breathing gently. And back to the middle. Now let's just tilt the head to one side so your ear goes down towards your shoulder, a little tilt sideways. Oh, that's a nice one. I like feeling that little stretch in my neck there. And then to the other side. And back up to the middle. Very good. I need to do more of those. I can feel that. I feel it's doing some good, but I feel like I ought to do it more often. Right, let's get a bit more energetic as we warm up a little bit. So starting off with shoulder rolls, and then we're going to do some circling with the arms and all that kind of stuff. So, little roll round of the shoulders forwards to start with. Oh, this is familiar stuff. Here we go. And backwards. Let's make that movement bigger now. Big circles with both arms. Forwards first. And backwards. Into a little twizzle. So, just turning your body, looking over your shoulder. We've done a little bit of a neck stretch, small one, but let's just stretch the neck dynamically a little bit more now by just twisting, looking over your shoulder, turning your head, twisting your body. Let those arms just flop round. Very good. Couple more times. Good stuff. Now we're going to do side to side. So arms down to the sides, just a little gentle sway side to side. Fantastic. We're going to go back to a breathing in and out to 4 seconds. I want you to take a deep breath in and raise your arms up. And a deep breath out and lower your arms down. Breathe in, this time pushing up onto your toes. And breathe out, lower your heels down. Let's do it again twice more. In, up onto your toes. And out, heels down. One more time. In, up onto your toes. Out, heels down. And we're going to do forward fold. We're cracking through. We've got lots to do today. So straight into forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Excellent. First forward fold of the day. Let's hold it here for a few breaths. Just let your body hang under gravity. Inhaling, exhaling through your nose. Every time you exhale, just let your body sink down a little bit more. Inhale, and then exhale and sink down. Fingertips creeping down towards the floor. If your fingers are on the floor already, maybe get the palms of your hand down onto the floor. One more breath here. And on your next inhale, we're going to unfold. Bring your arms up. Exhale, bring your arms down. We're going to do that again. So, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Hold it here again. We're only doing this twice, so let's just have a good old stretch down. Again, as you exhale, just sink the fingertips closer to the floor. Or maybe get your hands down onto the floor. Feeling the back of your legs stretching out. Very good. And then on your next inhale, we'll unfold slowly. And then exhale, bring those arms down. Oh, that's nice. That's our little warm-up section. We're going to do balancing today. We haven't done balancing for a week or two. So, if you're very good at balancing and you can hold yourself on one leg, you don't need a chair. If you find you need something just for confidence, like I do, have a chair next to you just in case you need it, yeah? But we'll try and balance without the chair to start with. Let me just that. Oh, wrong. Just did the wrong one. That was my voice. Turn that music. Right. So we're going to start off. Choose a foot to start with. I'm going to start with my right foot. That's my best one. And we're just going to lift the heel of the left foot off the floor and put the heel against the other ankle. So now all the weight should be on one foot. Nice and easy so far. I don't mind what you do with your hands on these. You can have your hands out to the side for balance. You can put them above your head in a little mount, like a pose, yoga pose here. I don't mind. If you struggle and lose your balance, the chair, I would say just use the back of your hand against the chair like that, and that's going to give you a bit of confidence. Let's bring that foot up to the side of the knee. I'm literally just pushing my hand against the back of the chair just to give me that confidence to stay here. Now, if you're comfortable here, you might want to bring the foot up a little bit higher into your thigh. Take the knee out to the side. And all we're going to do is hold this position for about 30 seconds. Make sure you keep breathing in and out through your nose. Think of those 4-second breaths. One more deep breath. And gently ease the foot back down to the floor. We're going to do the other side, of course. So, just going to move my chair around. Again, Start just bringing the heel off the floor, close into the other ankle, and all your weight now onto your left foot. When you're comfortable, maybe think about bringing the foot up to the side of the knee. Ooh, I'm a bit more wobbly on my left one than my right one, but we'll go with it. I might have to grip that chair a bit tighter. Right, hold it here for a few seconds. Maybe take the knee out to the side a little bit so we open up the hip. And then if you're ready and you're comfortable, bring that foot up a little bit higher. Wow. There we are now. Oh, very good. Yes, just about letting go. I'm going to have a go at letting go. Oh, no. No, not quite there today. Another 15 seconds on this leg, then I'm going to try the other one again. Try the back of the hand on the chair. Wow. Okay, ease the foot down. Let's get back to the, we'll do another 30 seconds on each side. So change sides again. Give that one a rest. Straight into our favoured position. And let's try and do 30 seconds from now. And if you can let go, that's amazing. It's quite good to challenge yourself to hold it there without gripping the chair for a few seconds at a time, and your body will get used to it, and you will get better at this. I promise. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The tiniest little touch on the chair can be enough just to hold you in position. Another 5 seconds. 3, 2, and okay, good. I see a little bit of wobbling, but not too much. That's really good. Let's do the other side. Remember, with balancing, it's all about practice. Practice makes perfect. The more you do it, the easier it will become. So over to the other leg, bring the foot up into your other leg. Knee goes out to the side. We'll hold it again for about 30 seconds from now. Breathing gently, focusing your eyes on some distant object that will help you balance. Nope. Very good. That is our time up on that one. Very good. Very good. So we're going to go straight on to the promised warrior sequence. We did this extended sequence 2 weeks ago. We did a shortened version last week. Today we're going to go for the extended sequence again. So very good to practice this a few weeks on the trot. So let's start with those feet nice and wide. Starting off with the feet parallel and across the mat. Good stuff. Now, choose one side to start with. I'm going to choose my left side. I'm going to turn the toe out to 90 degrees. So just turn your toe so your foot is now down the length of the mat. And then bring your arms up horizontal and bend that front knee and push forwards into our first position. We're just going to shift myself along a little bit. That's better. So we're going to hold it here for a few seconds or minutes. I want you to think about bending that front knee so that we really bring that body weight down. We're getting a nice stretch on the thigh on that back leg, and we're using the strength in the front leg to hold ourselves up. So we're just going to think about holding that position. breathing deeply, maybe sink down into the stretch a little bit more when you're feeling comfortable with that. Let's hold it here for another 15 seconds. Think about being upright. Don't lean into it too much. And then gently straighten out this front leg. Bring yourself back up. Bring that toe back round, parallel again. Right, we're going to do the other side, just creeping along a little bit. So I'm in the middle. Let's turn the other toe out now to 90 degrees. Bend the knee. Bring your arms back up once again. You might find one side feels more comfortable than the other, or one side feels easier. That's normal, totally normal. Nobody's perfectly symmetrical. You'll always have a slightly stronger side, slightly more flexible side. If you can bend that front knee a bit more and stretch out, that's amazing. Hold it here for another 15 seconds. Very good. Straighten out the leg. Bring your toe back round again. Perfect, perfect. We're going to introduce a second part of this. We're going to add a little twist. So back to the other side again. Turn the toe outwards. 90 degrees. Hands up. Bend the knee. Nice. Looking good there. Now the hand that's out in front, I want you to take the back of the hand to the side of your knee. I want you to bring the other hand in to meet it, palms together. And then we're going to do a big twist up. We should be looking at a straight line between your shoulder, your hip, and your ankle. So your body should be in a nice 45-degree diagonal line. That music's getting too loud. Let's turn that down a bit. And your arm should be vertical, one straight up, one straight down. We're just going to hold this position for a couple of breaths. Now the hand that's in the air, I want you to bring round onto your bum, or onto your hip, I should say, and then bring the other hand up and stretch back. That front knee is still bent, the back leg is still straight, so we do a little stretch the other way. If you can lower the knee down a little bit more or push the knee forwards, that's amazing. Big old stretch here. And then slowly straighten out the knee. We're going to come back and do the other side. Turn the toe in. And then let's do the other side. Same thing. Turn the toe out. Bend that front knee. Arms out horizontal to start with. Now, the hand that's out in front, you're going to take the back of the hand to the side of the knee. Bring the other hand in to meet it, and then twist up. And again, we're looking for a nice straight line down your body. Shoulder to hip to ankle, and then one arm straight up, vertical, one arm straight down. Let's hold it here. Very good. Another deep breath. Now the hand that's in the air, bring down onto your hip. Other hand comes up and we stretch back, maintaining the legs in the same position, keeping the front knee, but if you can lower down a bit more, that's good. Nice arch in your back. This is banana shape. Sort of. Hold it for another few seconds. And then bring your arms back to horizontal, straighten out the leg, turn the toe in. Excellent. I'm just going to have a little shake out there. We are going to do it again, and we're going to add in a third position on the next one. So we'll do the same starting two positions, and then we'll add in a third position. So, back to the start. Feet wide. Turn one toe out. Arms up to horizontal. Bend the leading leg. Good. You might find you want to just creep those feet a bit further apart to get comfy. We'll do the same as we just did first. We're going to take the back of the hand to the side of the knee. Meet the hands together and twist up. Now, if you can lower your fingertips down further towards the floor, that's amazing. Some people can touch the floor quite easily, but try and keep your back straight line down your back and leg. Very good. Now the hand that's in the air goes onto your hip, other hand goes back. Very good. Banana shape. Now the next position we're going to do, the hand that's in the air, you're going to stretch out and you're going to take the back of the other hand into your lower back and push forwards. Now we're looking to think about pushing those fingertips as far forward as you can, so you're reaching out towards the far wall, pushing the knee forwards, reaching the hand out. Excellent. Hold it here for another deep breath. Straighten out the leg. Let's ease that off and we'll do the other side. That's quite tough. We are going to do it again in a minute, so let's bring the toe around. We'll do everything on the other side. Starting by turning the other toe out to 90 degrees. Oh. Arms up. We're going to do all that on the other side. Let's bend that front knee. Lower yourself down. Rah. Now the hand that's out goes to the side of the knee. Other hand comes in to meet it. And we twist up. Now, if you can lower yourself down more, that's amazing. If those fingertips can get onto the floor, that's brilliant, but don't worry if they're nowhere near. Now, the hand that's in the air goes onto your hip, other hand stretches back. Very good. Now, the final part, the hand that's on your hip, put your back of your hand into your lower back, other hand stretches out, and we push forwards. Look towards those outstretched fingers. And think about pushing them as far forward as you can. Hold it here for a breath. Wow. You'll feel that front leg working to hold you up. Another deep breath. And straighten out that front leg. That takes the pressure off. Bring the toe round. We've got about 2 minutes left on this sequence, so we're going to do both sides again, hopefully in 2 minutes. Let's see if we can do this in a nice flow, graceful and gentle, flowing from one position to the other. So, toe comes out, 90 degrees, arms come up, bend the front knee. Front hand down to the side of the knee, other hand comes in to meet it, twist up. Hand that's in the air, onto your hip, other hand twist back. Hand that's on your hip, back of the hand into your lower back, stretch out. Hold it here, couple of breaths here. Straighten out that front leg, we're changing sides, so turn that toe in, turn the other toe out. Arms up, bend the front knee, stretch out. Hand that's stretching out in front to the side of the knee, other hand comes in to meet it, twist up. Very good. Now the hand that's in the air, take down onto your hip, other hand comes up and we stretch back. Banana shape. Now the hand that's on your hip, take your back of your hand into your lower back, stretch the other hand outwards, look forwards to those fingers, stretch out as far as you can. I can nearly touch that wall, stretching out there. Hold it for a couple of breaths. And then straighten out that front leg. And bring your feet in. Give them a little shake out. That was really good. Hopefully That felt a little bit easier than it did 2 weeks ago when we did that full sequence 2 weeks ago, hopefully. Okay, each time you practice it, should feel a little bit easier. The good news is that we are going to sit down on the floor now. So we'll sit down on your mat. If you're very good at sitting upright on a mat, that's amazing. If you struggle like me to get comfy, it's perfectly okay to just put your back against the wall. That's what I'm going to do to start with. Okay, I will just sit here, cross your legs, and I should just adjust my camera a little bit while I'm here. Da, da, da. Good. I'm just going to move that mat back a little bit so I'm sitting on the mat. Right, we're just going to sit. And I want you to bring the soles of your feet together. So as I said before, if you're sitting upright on the floor, most of you will. That's amazing. For some of us that are a little bit inflexible in the hips and then leaning slightly against a wall is just going to help. What we're aiming to do is stretch the inner thigh. So I want you to take your hands onto your ankles, put your elbows sort of onto your legs next to your knees and push down with those elbows so we open up your inner thigh. And just think about, you can also just put your hands onto your knees and push down, or you can just use your elbows. All we're going to do is hold it here for a few seconds. Breathing slowly. If you can get your knees down onto the floor, some of you will, then that's amazing. If those knees, mine are nowhere near, but it still means I'm getting a stretch in those inner thighs just trying it and just pushing down a little bit. So hold it here for another 20 seconds. Very good. Now let's straighten those legs out in front. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's much better. Right, straightening those legs out in front. I want you to take an inhale and raise your arms up. And then an exhale. This is like a forward fold. We're going to lean forwards, hands down towards your toes. Now some of you will be able to put your hands round your feet and pull yourself down. Others of you, like me, just about below the knee is as far as I can reach with my hands. So I'm just going to rest my hands on my legs and lean into the stretch. The key thing here is to breathe deeply, and wherever you are in the stretch, however far forward you are, just thinking about stretching a little bit more with every exhale. So we just get a little stretching forwards on the exhale. If your hands are on your legs, just like creep your hands down a little bit more. If your hands are around your feet, you can pull yourself forwards a bit more with your hands around your feet. We're all going to be in different positions. Really doesn't matter. Go with what's best for you, as long as we feel a little stretch in your hamstrings, in your lower back, in your hips. We'll do another 10 seconds, then we'll release. So just get a little bit extra stretch down. I'm sort of by my ankles now, which is good for me. And release. Ooh. Now, I'm going to come a little bit away from the wall now, because you'll need a space behind you for your hand for the next stretch. So make sure you've got a little bit of space behind you. We're going to bring one foot over the top of the other leg and put your your foot flat down on the floor to the outside of the other knee. I don't know if you can see that on there. So foot goes over the top of the leg, flat down on the floor, the other side of the knee. Now we're going to turn towards the leg that you've just lifted. So if your left knee is up, you're going to take your left hand behind your back and twist to your left. If your right knee is up, obviously it's the other way around. So I've got my left knee up. I'm going to take my left hand right round behind my back, twist around as far as I can. I'm going to take my arm and use the other knee to lever myself round. So your arm's going to the outside of that bent knee, and you're going to use it to push yourself round into a little twist. We're stretching all kinds of places here. The lower back's getting a nice twist. You're getting a little stretch through your piriformis, and yeah, feels quite good actually. I quite like this one. Hold it here for another 20 seconds. And release. Let's do the other side. So, slowly bring yourself back to the middle. Now we're going to cross the other leg. This time for me it's my right leg. I'm going to lift my right knee, pop that right foot over the outside of the other leg, just to the side of the knee. And then I'm going to take my right hand behind my back and use the other hand, or the other arm I should say, to lever yourself on that upright knee and twist yourself round. Oh, I thought this side would be better, but it's not. It's less flexible for me than the other side was. Just feels a little bit less comfortable, but that's because my flexibility will be slightly worse on this side for some reason. Very good. Push yourself around a bit. Make sure you get a nice twist in your back. We're going to do another 20 seconds. Very good. Ease it off. Back to the middle. Stretch out those legs. Right. The next thing we're going to do is lie down on your back. So, twist yourself around slowly and lie down on your back. Stretched out. Good. Now, bring your knees up. Heels in close to your bum. Hands just down, resting on the floor either side. We're going to do a bridge. So all I want you to do, push yourselves up. Hips come up off the floor into a bridge position. All we're going to do is hold this here for about 30 seconds. Just doing the basic bridge today. Next week, we'll advance this and we'll do the one-legged bridge. But for today, we'll just hold this position. Knees up, hips high, breathing gently. 4 seconds inhale, 4 seconds exhale. Fantastic. Slowly lower your hips down to the floor. Bring your knees together, bring your feet together. Take your hands a little bit wider out to the side. We're just going to rotate the hips so we bring the knees down to the floor one side. The opposite shoulder should stay on the floor. Shoulders square on the floor, hips rotated so your knees go down to one side. One foot will come off the floor. So keep your feet next to each other, keep your knees together, and we'll try and get that knee down towards the floor or onto the floor. Let's change sides, so slowly up to the middle. Oh, this is a good one. And then knees down to the other side, twist through your hips. That does wonders for my back. Let's just hold it here for another 10 seconds. And bring it back to the middle. We're going to do cat and cow next, of course, as we always do towards the end of the class. So turn over onto hands and knees. We'll be in tabletop position. And we're going to do cat and cow. So when you're in position, start off by arching your back up towards the ceiling. Let your head hang down in front. Pull your tummy away from the floor. Have a good old cat stretch. Take a few breaths while we're here. Now let's reverse it into cow low, your tummy down to the floor. I want to see a nice concave lower back now, and lift your head slightly in front. Looking forwards on the floor just in front of your hands. Hold it there for a couple of breaths. Very good, reverse it again, and we'll just do a few cycles backwards and forwards from cat to cow. Think about a slow, long, deep breath each time you move, and slowly move gently between those two positions, stretching each time. Your cat stretch, your tummy comes away from the floor. Your cow stretch, you try and get that back concave into your lower back, head comes up. We'll do another 30 seconds just going up and down from cat to cow. It'll be about 3 cycles. And then bring yourself back to neutral. We're going to do child's pose next, so I like to just take my knees a little bit wider. Sit back on your heels. Stretch your arms out in front. Think about lowering your chest down towards the floor. Now we're going to try and creep those fingers away from you like little spiders on the floor, walking away. Shoulders elevate, stretching out your shoulders, your lats. Take a few deep breaths, holding on to that stretch. Very good. Slowly, slowly, back up into tabletop position. We are going to stand up very slowly. Take your time, don't get up too quick. Take as long as you need. We do not need to rush up. We just get up slowly. Oh. There we are. Do you know, this seems to go so quickly, doesn't it, these sessions? Very well done. All back up off the floor, I see. That's good. So yeah, very well done. We'll do some more next week. We'll progress the bridge position next week, and we'll do some planks as well. So a bit of focus on the core, but very well done on those warriors. Not sure if we'll do that next week. We might give it a break for a week and then come back to it. But I hope you enjoyed it, found it useful. We'll be back on Friday for Spritely, yes, and then next week again Tuesday, Wednesday, and that Friday is Good Friday. We will have a class on Good Friday. That's Friday week. So see you all there. Let's have a little chat on Zoom again, and I'll see you soon. There we go. Turn your microphones on if you want to talk. Sit down. Put my foot down the hole in the floor that's still there.
Thank you, Paul. I enjoyed it. It's good.
Okay, Mary, good. Good to see you there, and see you soon. Jean, you okay? I can't hear you.
Thank you.
Okay, Margaret. Oh, yes, I can.